Ayo! Welcome back, everybody, to Boss Cat Crypto. My name is Mike, and it's time for me to do a big fat update on our favorite project, Boss Cat Rocket Club. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a video on this particular project. Y'all know this is my favorite project in the entire space. That's why my name is Boss Cat Crypto. I've got a lot of information to go over with you guys. I've been very busy. Just recently got married a couple weeks ago. Thank you to all of you who've been saying congratulations to me. Everything's going really well. I've also started my own project with Boss Cat Kung. Space Pugs Alpha. I'm going to give a little bit of information about that towards the end of the video, but this is a Boss Cat Rocket Club video, so bear with me through this whole thing, you guys. We're going to cover all the stuff that I've been absent on for the last 2 weeks, and there's a lot going on. We're also going to be jumping in before we get onto the Discord and look at all the new announcements and all the new updates. We're going to check out all the action that is going on with the cats, the rockets, the parts, and the land. There's a lot of information to go over. Fair warning, I may be dropping a little bit of a scold on some of you who are selling your rockets because you shouldn't be doing that. We're going to go over the VOX cat drop and what a big deal that is. And I hope this information is going to be very relevant to those of you who have your eyes on this project, and hopefully we'll bring some new eyes to this project as well. So, happy to be back, you guys. Let's get into this. First of all, let's take a look at the cats themselves, because this is what we all came here in the beginning for, right? So we all know there's 10K items, there's 4123 owners. That's a very huge diversification, over 40%. That's really good. That's kind of, I think, the highest I've seen on any project in particular. I'll do some more research on that. But look, the diversification is really, really big on this project. And, you know, I don't quite understand why it is that there's been so much FUD over this particular project. I just don't get it. I think a lot of people are jealous. They came out swinging and they made some big waves. They made a huge splash as soon as they came onto the CNFT space. I wouldn't even be here in this space if it wasn't for NFT Alpha and them doing coverage on this project, bringing me in here. My first deep dive was Boss Cat Rocket Club, and now I'm an absolute degen. So, to just smash the FUD, look, this project is too big to fail. I don't know what to say. Everybody who's involved in this project knows exactly why we are here in this project. This project rewards diamond handlers like you wouldn't believe. Personally, I like that. If you're in for a flip, this isn't really the project for you. This is this kind of thing you want to accumulate, and you want to get into everything that they have going on, because I think of all the projects in the CNFT space, this is by far the biggest with the biggest aspirations. They're doing the most thing. They're rewarding their holders the most. So let's get into it, you guys. The floor right now is dropped under 2K for the first time that I've seen in a while. Pretty good time to pick up some cats. Now, I'm going to be showing you more in detail about the VOX cat drop and why it's so valuable and why this is a good time to maybe get that second cat that you're looking for, or that rocket part that you're looking for. And again, why you should not be selling your rockets. Anyways, there's a good little selection here on the floor that you could pick up. A couple of cool looking cats just under 2K. If you jump into the activity on this real quick, you'll see that there are cats being bought, there are cats being sold. It's a good liquidity, very high liquidity project because they have such a huge following. We're going to get into all those numbers on the Discord here in a minute. So let's go back into JPEG store here and let's get into the Boss Planet real estate. Now I'm going to go over some more information with you guys on exactly what the real estate, what's going on, because we have the 6 districts that have been released right now. Each one has their own special thing going on. I know there's a lot of attention on D5 right now because you get a VOX cat drop. If you're holding on to a D5, they're catching a pretty fat premium. But what I want to talk about to you right now is the opportunity. I have to admit, I did not see this coming. For the floor to be at 389, this is an absolute steal. I think a lot of people are looking at a lot of projects that are going to mint right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, but this is a floor sweep opportunity. Now, I've got my lands from my drop, from my rockets and all that stuff. I've been sweeping on the floor here and there. I've been watching it drop a little bit, and it keeps dropping a little bit more. And I keep saying, what a great opportunity. I moved some things around so I could pick up some more land, because it's just a matter of time, you guys, before this land starts to absolutely skyrocket. Now, there's 36,000 items, but most of those have gone to people who are actually and already their partnerships that are developing on Boss Planet. So there's not 36K items available to the public. There's only so many, you guys. And once this land dries up, it's going to start jumping, especially they have their interactive map coming out really soon here. We're going to look at the map that they already have out here in a few minutes on the Discord. But obviously some of these parcels are carrying a premium. You have to realize, guys, 36K is not out there for public sale. Huge plans are happening in each district, and their partners are developing some massive, massive plans. So I think right now that this floor at under 400 is an absolute steal. It's one of the best deals out there, particularly with metaverse lands in the CNFT space. Get your lands, hold your lands, you guys. It's going to be a long time before they do another drop of their land. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think if you hold on to rockets, you're going to probably get first opportunity like we did in the whitelist mint for the first drop of the land. So you can get some District 3s, some District 2s, District 1s. You got a nice little floor sweep opportunity here, you guys. I don't know why these things are sitting at this, but if once they start to jump, like I said, they're going to really move quickly. And if you're trying to build your estates, I'm going to show you a little bit of opportunity where you can find out more about that. I know myself, I've already got an estate or two. I'm waiting for that interactive map to come out, but there's a lot of buying and selling and trading of people who are trying to get those districts. And once they do, and once people have gotten really close, you're going to see premiums jump on all these lands because people are going to want to build those districts, you guys, or those estates rather, in those districts. And again, anybody who's selling this land right now, you're going to be crying a little bit later when these things really start to jump. So there's a lot of good action right here. You can see there's a good differential in price. We got sales happening all over the place here just a few minutes ago, all the way up to a couple hours ago. You know, 477, 513, 400, 400, 390, 388. What a great, see someone out here sniping, you guys, and hats off to the snipers because you're killing it right now. And you can see there's a differential, like you know, there's one for 389, there's right below it 549. Now, none of these are District 5. The District 5s are carrying the fat premiums right now, but people are, again, they're trying to get their congruent land so they can get their estates. So just because you see the floor price at 389 right now doesn't mean that that's what the price is of the lands. That's the cheapest you can possibly get one. Again, one more time, you guys, huge opportunity to be stacking some of those lands. Let's go see if there's a D5 right there, 33, 34. I mean, that's a pretty good valuable piece of land. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see that some of these will actually sell for a premium because of their location or because somebody's trying to actually complete their sales. Here's a couple of these. These are both for 88.88. Looks like they're pretty much right next to each other. You can see this person's out there willing to jump out there and pay over double the floor right now to connect these lots so that they can have their estates, they can build their dreams and build all their plans. We're going to be talking a little bit about what they're going to be doing with the energy that they've released and all that stuff. So hold on to your lands, you guys. Don't be out there and don't be paper handing these items. This is something you want to be buying, not selling. So before we get back into their Discord, let's go down here and let's take a look at the rockets, you guys, because this is where I have a pretty strong opinion about what's going on here. Right now, the rocket parts are at a 3,700 floor. That is still actually very, very healthy. It's getting harder and harder to actually complete the rockets because a lot of people are holding on to specific parts. A lot of people are holding on to these for the VOX drop themselves. There's a lot going on with that, you guys. But let's go look into... Let's take a look at the activity here, just because I haven't done this in a while. Some of these rocket parts, you can see the floor is 3,700, but here's one that sold for 5,600. People are 5,300 trying to complete those rockets because those rockets have an immense value. Let's go see if there's any rocket sales down here. Look at that, a Cardano space rocket. Somebody paper-handed, and whoever you are, y'all made a mistake. 14K for a fully assembled rocket? What are you thinking? The Vox Cat drop is going to give you 3 of those for holding a rocket. Why anybody would sell a rocket is beyond me. Whoever bought this, you're a genius. You got an absolute steal. I'm a little bit jealous. I'd like to be picking up a couple more rockets myself, but it's a liquidity issue. Look at that. Another 15K, another 14K. 12.7K. What? I haven't even looked at this yet. That was a couple days ago. Dude, your Vox Cats combined are going to be worth more than that at some point. Like, I just don't understand why anybody would do this. So if you're out there rocket shopping, you guys, now is the time. Let's go take a look at what's left on the market. Because I, for myself, would like to see, I just go here, I go from high to low, and then I go to these properties here, and I go to the fully assembled and the signatures, and then we get all the rockets that are listed. The highest one is 250K. Let's scroll down all the way to the bottom and see what's on the market, what kind of deals to be had. The floor price is 14.4K. Get out there and buy these rockets, you guys, and thank me later. Because for anyone to be selling these rockets at such a small price is absolutely, you know, it's absolutely crazy. I think that the floor price on these, just my opinion, should be around 25K. I think once this all balances out, I think you're going to see people holding on to these rockets not only for the rewards that we're getting for being part of being a rocket owner and getting those free ADA airdrops, because we're part of the pool of people who get to share in on all of the buying and selling that's been taking place in the space together combined. So I can't wait to see what that first drop is, because I'd like to know what each rocket is bringing me. It's like passive income, you guys. Holding a rocket is the best thing you can do in the CNFT space. So once this floor gets bought back up, when we get closer to the VoxCat drop, I think you're going to see back towards the 20K-ish mark, eventually the 25K-ish mark, when they come out with more announcements, basically for future drops for the land and stuff like that. I think owning and understanding the utility of the rockets is really going to settle in. There's been a pullback in the CNFT space. There's also been a pullback in the cryptocurrency space. That does have a lot to do with it, you guys. But right now, ADA is cheap. It's well under $1. You should be buying ADA, and you should be finding and searching out for these good deals that I'm pointing out to you right now. This land, these rockets, these cats, and you want to be holding, because you know what? This project is going nowhere but up. We haven't even developed the Boss Planet yet. All the things that are going to be exclusive to rocket owners, this is where you want to be. I don't want to say too much more, because I'm very strongly opinionated on people who are selling their rockets. Boy, I wish I had some more ADA to toss around so I could swoop up a couple of those 14Kers, right? But anyways, that's a good enough coverage right now for what the project is actually doing. For any of you who are new to this, this is good, valuable information. You want to be on top of exactly what's going on, because the deals are out there to be had right now in real time. Now, let's jump into the Discord, you guys, because this is the information that I want to update you on before we get to the end of this video. So this goes all the way back to the 18th of February. And this is a message from Blue Magic. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to point out to you exactly what I've been telling people about the lands, where they're located, and how to build these estates. So at the center of each district is a company owned. Again, those lands are not for sale. They're not part of the 36K. They're already owned by people who are going to be developing things. 24 times 24 lot area reserved for our biggest Boss Planet developments. We will be building our official play to earn BCRC games, commercial centers, entertainment complexes, galleries, auction houses, and tech conventions, just to name a few. These central developments will be bustling capitals of each district. If your land is near any of the district centers or the casino city, they will most likely be extremely valuable. That is a fact. You're seeing a differential in prices right now. The interactive map hasn't even been opened up yet to the public. A lot of people are wanting to know exactly where those land plats are so that they can determine the value of what they're holding. Each district will also hold an exclusive casino city, 6x6 in size. We will be releasing the coordinates at the center lots of the casinos within 3 days, together with our official map. So the official map is not yet the interactive map as far as I know. You can go, you can plot these out, you can try to build your estates. There's a couple channels in here that are really helpful for that. We're going to go over that also in a minute here. Please don't sell your property too cheap, everyone. Okay, those aren't even my own words. That's from Blue Magic. He knows what he's talking about. Soon you will be able to rent it out to game studios, content creators, entertainers, develop your own play-to-earn project. Sky's the limit. Space is the limit on this, you guys. The opportunities are endless. You won't want to miss out. Well, there's people missing out because they're paper handing their land, and I don't know what else to say, you guys. You want to be buying, not selling. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. Currently, the floor price is fluctuating quite rapidly. Yes, I don't need to read all of that. All NFT projects have their up and downs. Like I just said, yes, the space goes up and it goes down. We have bull runs. We have, bear periods. Bear is when you buy. Bull is when you sell. Right now, it's buy time. Time will tell. We are here for a long run. That is a fact. This is a diamond hand project. What else do I want to cover down here? They've given all their refunds, you guys. People oversent their ADA, and the team has actually gotten all that back to everybody. So I don't want to hear anything about how the team is taking everyone's money and running with it. That is absolutely not true. So let's get into the VOX, you guys, because this is kind of really the center of the heartbeat of this particular video. What they've done with the VOX cats that they're releasing, 8,888, is absolutely amazing. They're not making money off people. They're giving these to people who are diamond handing their project, which is exactly why when you see these kinds of things actually happen, you want to be in the projects that reward people who are diamond handing. So let's take a look at some of these specifics here. On the ETH market, says Blue Magic, the Gala VOX collection has a floor price of 1 plus ETH, which is about $3,000-ish right now. Our Boss Planet VOX airdrop will happen next month. I believe they're doing the snapshot on the 18th, and they're probably going to be doing the drop pretty soon after that. I'm going to show you the requirements of how you get yourself a free VoxCat drop. All VOX NFTs will be airdropped to our holders. This time, we will not reserve any assets for our partners. This is all for us, the general public here. Everything will be distributed to our holders. Please make sure you move your Boss Cats and Rocket parts to separate wallets, as each wallet has a max mint of 1 VOX NFT. I'm going to stop right there real quick because I saw a lot of people in the chat over the last few days saying, well, I own a Rocket. What about the 3 I'm supposed to get? How's that going to work? Don't worry about it. The Rockets are making an exception for the Rockets because if you hold a full Rocket, you're going to get the 3 drops. But in other words, if you hold a bunch of assets, let's say you got some Rocket parts, let's say you got some cats and you want to maximize and get your drop, you want to separate them into separate wallets so that you can get that 1 drop per wallet. Pardon me. We will publish a snapshot and show all wallets which qualify for an airdrop in the Discord. Our Vox Cats will have special utility and abilities in Boss Planet. We are considering giving them the ability to fly instead of just walk. Sorry, we have been so busy, having so many meetings since the drop of Boss Planet. This team's they've had their hands full, you guys. Look, developing a project myself, I understand. It takes a whole lot of work, you guys. It's an incredible amount of work. Stick with me for the end of this video to cover some space pugs for the first time on this channel. We are considering giving them the ability to fly. Okay, I read that. We will be releasing more and more news in the upcoming weeks. We are so excited to show you what we're working on. Our website will be updated with a seriously cool new Boss Planet research function and many more details within the next 24 hours. We will also release the official roadmap of the Boss Planet very soon. Thank you for your support. Share this news with your friends. Let them bring your neighbors and keep growing the community. Thanks, you guys. Let's go, Blue Magic. Here's what I want to cover right here. So if you own 2 Boss Cats, you get 1 free Vox Cat airdrop. You can't ask for much more than that. A lot of people have been talking about the floor price on these Vox Cats being very surprising, even when they first arrive on the scene, because you have to have a lot of ADA worth of assets just to be included for the Vox Cat drop. So I'm thinking we're going to see anywhere from a 2 to 3K floor. Happen pretty rapidly. Remember, this is, I think, outside of the fully assembled rockets themselves and the parts. The Vox Cats are only 88.88, so it's a pretty limited drop, and it's not going to people who are out there buying to flip and sell and paper hand and make some money. This is going to people who are holders and believers in this project. They're going to want to use their cats in the Boss Planet metaverse, and that gives them huge value. So if you own a top 1,000 ranked Boss Cat, you also get a Vox Cat airdrop. For 1 rocket part, 1 Vox Cat airdrop. That shows that they're still giving utility, you guys, because they understand there's a market for just the parts themselves. So you don't just get rid of your stuff because, you know, you've already achieved or you can't assemble your rocket. Hold on to it. You never know what this team's going to come up with next, you guys. The Elite Whitelist gets 1 cat drop, 1 District 5 lot. So they've given huge value to the D5 plots, you guys. Holding one of those is going to get you 1 Vox Cat airdrop. Now, I sort of have a feeling that a lot of people have been selling their plots of land so that they can go achieve a D5 because it makes perfect sense. You're going to get a free Vox Cat drop. It's going to be worth, you know, a lot of ADA. So I think, and this is just my assumption, you guys, once that Vox Cat drop happens, I think a lot of people may be selling their D5 land to go back into getting a good price on some of the other districts, because why not? Why wouldn't you? That's what I would do. I didn't get lucky enough out of all the drops I got for the rockets and all that stuff I've been doing and been involved with. I didn't get a single D5 land. They're very, very valuable. They're very, very rare. But there's still an opportunity to maybe sell one of those and go pick yourself up like, what, you could probably get close to 10 plots of land in the other districts. Just a little inside advice there. That's what I would be doing. 1 full rocket. Here's the money shot. 1 full rocket gets you 3 Vox Cats, okay? It just goes to show that the full rockets are the biggest utility in this particular project, in the space. Holding a rocket and keeping that rocket is where you want to be. I don't know what else to say, you guys. Snapshot date, March 18th. Go get yourself some Boss Cats. Go get yourself some rocket parts. Go enjoy your free drop because this community is so great, you guys. These developers are so great. They're doing so much for the people who did so much for them. And that's why this is always and will remain my #1 project in the CNFT space. Let's go. All right, let's go down here and check out some of the other stuff. Today's a big day. The search tool is finally here. You can go over there. You can check out all the plots here. Here's a nice little map of what it looks like. The D5 right here in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4 surrounding it. You can see some of these big squares, I believe, are things that probably people are developing. There's some pretty big squares there. So go check out where your lands are at, you guys. See where they're valuable. Anywhere there's a red square, that means there's some sort of development going on. I think that's what I'm seeing here. And you're going to want to know exactly where you're at so that you can know who your neighbors are, you can know exactly what's going on, and so that you don't sell your land too cheap, you guys. Right now, it's all going for way too cheap. Under 400 floor, come on, go buy some land. What else do I want to go over here? Got some exciting news for you all today. As you know, Boss Planet dev team are working hard at building the incredible metaverse experience, and over the coming months we will gradually be shedding light on some of the awesome mechanics and environments that are being developed. Today we are introducing energy. One of the most essential attributes on the Boss Planet experience. Energy is a global stat that gradually degrades over time or is consumed by activities. A standardized amount of energy is required to take part in all activities on the metaverse, you guys. That's a big deal. Metaverse games as well as travel between properties. Once depleted, players must consume food or drink to rest in order to continue. It's a very interactive thing that they're doing here, you guys. It's going to be constantly moving towards having the energy to interact on the Boss Planet. How can energy be restored? This is important. An NFT collection of Boss Planet dispensaries will be released on the marketplace for anyone who acquired a place on their property. These dispensaries will produce consumable items at their own fixed rate, which can be acquired and consumed by players to replenish the energy. Using energy, replenishing beds and other specific furniture items will also restore a player's energy. Just a few examples of the dispensaries in future which are currently being developed. Vending machines, kitchen equipment, refrigerators, coffee machines, bar tap, and mini bars. That's cool. Take your Vox Cat to a mini bar, have a drink. Hotel beds, park benches, personal beds, and hammocks. These assets will be available to everyone on the upcoming Boss Planet marketplace and can be effectively be used to build a business. We can build businesses here on this property. This property is so valuable. You guys imagine having a dispensary where you're getting paid basically to service the community's needs for the energy they've got to consume to interact on the metaverse. Brilliant idea. Owners of these assets will have to obtain, will have the option to charge Boss tokens to all those who finish them, who wish to use them on their property. So the Boss token is going to be very integrated with this. Boss token is going to be a big deal. I think a lot of people are going to be needing this because they're going to be wanting to continue to build and have their cats and have their Vox cats rather be able to interact on Boss Planet. Dispensaries and furniture for resting can only be created by official verified Boss Planet partners. Please do get in touch with us if you'd like to create official content for Boss Planet. I know I'd like to be doing that. I should be getting in contact with you. If you guys are watching my videos, some of you creators, DM me. Let's talk. By default, all food and drink will restore a standard amount of energy that will allow players to keep going. The default starting energy units of all avatars will be 1,000. However, this can be increased through special Boss Planet achievements. In addition to this, for each of the following collections that a player holds in their connected wallet, their maximum energy will be increased. You have to love that, you guys. Hold all of your Boss Cat, Rocket, Club, Parts, Rockets, Land, everything. Box Cats, Rocket Parts, real estate. More on all this coming soon. So, there's a cool little picture of some of the stuff you can create. Nice looking little candy shop. Beautiful graphics on this, by the way, you guys. This is absolutely incredible. Just imagine us all talking to each other in here and sharing a drink, having a soda pop, whatever it may be. So Baron Davis, there's some big news with Baron Davis. He's the official Boss Planet ambassador. We're excited to have this partnership with one of the NBA's best. There will be a lot more news to share about this very soon. So we got a pretty big advocate here working with us, getting the name out. I just saw the TikTok the other day. I said, what up, Baron Davis? How you doing, man? We have been tremendously busy at work over the last couple of weeks. We've got some exciting news today. This was just yesterday, I believe. Talking about the ambassador of the Baron Davis here. Hall of Famer Baron Davis, by the way. We will be developing this huge exclusive 12 by 12 property and estate in District 1. So here's a little information that goes outside the D5. It shows the value of each district's going to have. And this is the highlight of District 1. So what can you do with District 1? It will be the main sports district of Boss Planet, where all official tournaments and daily sports games are held. Epic arenas, racetracks, and stadiums for all of Boss Planet's official metaverse sporting events. They're going to be having all kinds of things going on. You have no idea how much this is going to drive up the price of the Boss Planet land. Design and build a basketball court, ski slopes, base jumps, ice rinks, rally tracks, tennis courts. The options are truly endless. You can even set up your own sports-related retail shops, brands, and bars. Of course, any property owner in District 1 can develop anything of their choosing, but District 1 will be known as the Sports District of Boss Planet. The more everyone in District 1 develops sports-related establishments, the more the district will attract specific sports enthusiastic players. I can totally see that happening. Baron Davis is just the beginning of the people who are going to be coming and checking out what's going on Boss Planet. Baron Davis's sport estate will be massive and will attract a huge audience from around the world. From celebrity appearances, exclusive live streams to some of the biggest sports events in the metaverse, there's so much in the works for D1, and we just cannot wait to reveal more. So get your D1s, guys. Build your estates. Find out where you're located. Do your research. We are excited to see what gets developed in District 1. I'm a huge sports fan myself. This is coming from Blue Magic, so no doubt I'll be showing up in District 1 very often. What if I start my own team? Would you join? Heck yeah, I'd join. What are we doing? Let's do it. More on District 1 and other districts coming very soon. Thank you, everyone, for the support. That's about all I wanted to cover with for now. I wanted to go show you guys that Boss Cat Rocket Club is continuing to grow. The members are up to 68.7K. That's a lot and climbing. Every time I look at it, there's more and more and more people joining this because it is still setting the bar the highest for the CNFT space. Get in there to the general cats. Say what's up, everybody. Give me a shout out, AYOOOO, if you've made it this far in the particular video. Last thing I want to cover with before we jump into some space bugs coverage, you guys. Go to the Boss Planet residence, and you can see all the districts listed here, 1 through 6. Let's just take District 1 for an example. Let's say you're trying to build that estate, right? Get in here. If you own some D1 land, maybe you're a little spread out, maybe you got a couple together and you want to trade your way into an estate, or you want to maybe help somebody else make their estate. You don't necessarily have to go to the market and sell it on JPEG Store. You can communicate with the people in their particular divisions that are trying to establish this. If you go look at this information, there's a lot of information they're posting. People are posting what they're selling. They're posting what they need. They're asking people what else they need. So very community driven, you guys. I like the fact that everyone's trying to help each other. This is a huge community. I can't say enough about the support that they've given me. Some of the biggest people who are supporting my project, Space Bugs, you're going to see a lot of Boss Cats in there, and that's for a reason, because Boss Cats stick together. BCRC follows BCRC. Special shout out to Boss Cat Kung, my partner. A lot of you guys know who he is. He's been one of the moderators since the beginning in BCRC. We're doing our own project, you guys. I'm not going to do a deep dive on this, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek before I go out and I make the dedicated video for the Space Pugs Alpha. I can't even give you guys all the information away. We're just going to go take a quick look around and see what's going on. So let's go jump into it, you guys. Here we go. Space Pugs Alpha. Welcome to the Whitelist Details. I'm going to give you a little bit of the details on the whitelist. So right now, you guys, we have a membership of 4,700 plus. Now, we didn't really advertise whatsoever any of the Space Pugs Alpha information until very recently. We went from 500 members to 4,700 plus members in like 4 days. So it just goes to show there is a lot of hype around this, and I promise you, Kung and I are going to deliver one of the best projects in the space. We are already establishing ourselves as having an amazing community. Shout out to all of you who have been joining. Go out there and invite your friends, guys, because these whitelists are drying up and it's getting harder to do that. So real quick, let's go over it. This was on the 28th, the 10 pug whitelist. There's only 500 spots for the whitelist, you guys. You want to get on that whitelist because it already went up from having 10 invites to 12 invites because it's getting a little bit harder. Right now, I believe the whitelist is at 269 of 500. So again, you're going to want to get in there pretty quickly, guys. You can submit your whitelist in there for all your, you can message me, you can message Kung or one of our amazing admins. They'll help you make sure that you get whitelisted, because once it starts to get towards the end, a lot of people are going to wonder what happened to their whitelist opportunity. The opportunity is right now. you guys. So go ahead and get in there. The mint price is going to be 40 ADA. There's a mint amount of 5,000. I'm going to go over one of the announcements because I can't give you the information away, but I can give you a little hint about what's going on. The mint amount is 5,000. Now, if you can mint 10 per and there's 500 whitelists, this mint amount could essentially go to people who are whitelisted only. So keep that in mind, you guys. If you get that whitelist, you're going to want to buy your pugs because it's going to dry up very, very quickly. Let's go to this announcement board. Just wanted to show you guys. We'll scroll up there in a minute, but here's the important announcement. Space Pugs Alpha will be a collection of 7,777 pugs on the Cardano blockchain. My favorite number. 5,000 will be minted in this first drop. What we do with the rest remains a surprise. But I guarantee you, those of you who mint your pugs are going to be very happy that you did. The mint date is still to be determined. You guys, I'm thinking we're probably going to end up minting in April, maybe towards the middle or back end of April. We got a few more things to figure out. We're also creating our website real soon here, you guys. We got a lot of work on our plate, but a little sneak peek, you guys. I just want to show you a little bit of the art. We assembled an amazing art team. Go check out Frog Factory. Go check out the video I did on Frog Factory. Their 3 top artists are now going to be working with us on the Space Pugs and all the other projects that we decide to mint together. We are assembling a team. We've got the best minter out there in Tiger Pool. This guy's going to help our mint go smooth as what? Smooth as cake? We'll just say smooth as cake. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good, you guys. This is not the finished art. These are just sneak peeks, you guys, but I want to highlight one in particular because this guy's my favorite so far. These artists are no joke. Again, go check out Frog Factory. I did a video on them just a couple days ago. If you want to see more of their artwork and the possibilities of the level of art we're going to be generating for this project and our future projects, go check that out. There's a lot going on. I'm not going to deep dive into this because I want to make a special dedicated video. Once we hit that 5,000 mark, which we're almost at, we're at 4,700 right now. You're going to want to see this video, you guys. This project is absolutely, we are taking our time with it. We're doing everything the best we possibly can. We're not rushing this whatsoever. I know a lot of people are like, when is the mint? When is the mint? When is the mint? I'll let you know as soon as we do get close to the mint, but I want to do a little bit more of the upgraded art to show the community. And we're very excited, you guys. We're working real hard. So I try to keep the videos coming out as well too because I'm a content creator first and then I created a project as well. So I want to continue to bring that to you guys. Please go check out our Twitter. I'm going to give you the link to the Discord. I'm going to give you the link to the Twitter. You can do all those things. You can message myself or Kung if you have any questions. Get the invites out there, you guys. Get your friends in this project now before that white list settles down and there's no more to give away. I'm going to be doing some special shout outs to some of the people who have really helped this channel grow. Without even having any incentive. A lot of people have really been supporting us in this, and I really appreciate it. Let's see if there's anything else I want to go over here with you guys at all. We checked out the announcements. I wanted to show you how fast we're growing. Just a couple days ago, or that was yesterday, we hit 4K members. The day before that, we broke through 3K members. You can see that our growth is happening, and it's happening wild. Look, nobody's even really made videos on us yet, you guys. I think one influencer did. Shout out to BossCat Astronaut, one of my counterparts who's very big into the BossCat Rocket Club. He went in there and he got in there pretty quick. So this is the first video you can go check out about us. It's just a little bit of coverage. I've been asking people to hold off a little bit more until we have a few more things to show off on the Discord and the Twitter. We'll be doing some giveaways as well. So keep an eye out, you guys. You're going to start seeing Space Pugs flood the market. You're going to see a lot of stuff going on. We got some big marketing plans coming up. I myself, BossCat Crypto, I'll be doing plenty of updates, you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. You're a true supporter. Jump into that Discord, you guys. The links are going to be right there below. Give me an AYOOOO. Let's go. Thank you to all the Boss Cats who have been supporting us. We appreciate you so much. And a special shout out to my partner, Boss Cat Kung, for making a lot of big things happen, running the Discord and helping us get our name out there and making a very, very amazing project, building art teams, all that good stuff. I gotta go.